Hey, look at this. Got some good news for you guys. Now, I really don't like Nintendo. Excuse me. I really don't like the Nintendo Labo VR or any of that stuff. I mean, Labo's a good idea, but the VR thing I was kind of interested in just to see how it works. I've already heard the horror stories about it. That it's an interesting premise. It's not terrible, but it's not that great. But I still want to give it a go. VR is quite exciting, honestly. And personally, I think the Labo VR is really overpriced. I don't really want to bother with like 40 to 50 quid on what is essentially some cardboard and two lenses. So fortunately, it looks like China has pulled through and they've actually created these. I don't know what company makes these. There's literally no listing. It's made by mods.x.cn. Cool, good stuff to those guys. But you can essentially buy these. I picked this up off eBay for £8. And it's exactly a Nintendo Labo VR, but cheap. It literally gives you everything that you need. I mean, it's so straight to the point that even on the back of the box, the installation steps are just these 8 steps here. No need to put in a cartridge and watch how to do it like the Nintendo Labo series does. Literally just you've got these 8 steps here on the back. And I guess I'll show you guys the final product itself. Oh, just to note as well, the quality of this image is quite high, same along with like the printing on it here. But this whole thing, you can't even see the pixelation. It's just blown up, just to give you a bit of an idea as to how cheap this thing is. But at the end of the day, you're still buying cardboard. Now, I actually think this might even be better than the Nintendo Labo because of this thing here. Yes, that is right. This actually comes with a head strap. So already you can put it on your head and just leave it there and just kind of look around without having to hold your hands. Because you have to hold the Labo normally like this with both hands either side and do that kind of thing. Whereas this, you can literally just have it resting on your head like this. So yeah, I think that's already a pretty big win there actually, and what it has over the official Labo VR kits that you get. So I've kind of put it together. It is very cheap. It's actually, I wouldn't say robust in terms of the way it's being held. I'm sure Nintendo Labo feels a lot more secure, at least when you've got the Switch put in there. I also recommend, I'm going to do this afterwards, but maybe cut out this bit here just to give the fans the little vent a little bit more. The ability to kind of circulate the air more, just because obviously it's going to get quite hot. It's doing VR, it's doing gyroscope, all that kind of thing, so it's going to overheat. And it again, maybe I think the build quality is a little bit off, but again, for £8 and it's essentially a VR headset, it's not too bad actually. And obviously, again, the big draw is the fact that it does have this headset, the head strap, sorry. So I've put it all together here. It's held together with this little Velcro thing, so you can easily take this off, take this off, and then you just plug your Switch in like that. So let's put this back on, and we'll put the head strap back on as well. And I can show you a game of Smash that I've got running at the moment. So let's have a look here. And that's how it looks. You do have to put this literally all together, bend it all over, put the little stickers on, put the strap on, and all this stuff, and then you put your Switch in, and then you're good. So I actually have a game of Smash running at the moment. Wait for the sounds to come up. And there we go. So now I can show you, even with the VR, this cheap looking VR setup, again much cheaper than the Nintendo Switch, you can see that it works just as it should. So you won't be able to see obviously the VR effect, but if I do this, where's the stage? Here we go. Oh, here we go. The stage is behind me. Yep, and that's it there. You can probably see that I'm looking around. And like I said, you can wear this on your head, and you can also do all the kind of controls and functions that you would need to now with a head strap. So let's, I want to give one major negative, so let's quit this game. So one major negative is, can't even get to the yes button. There we go. So the one major negative is this bit here. Because with the Nintendo Labo, you're holding it with both your hands and you're kind of looking around like this. Because this is a head strap, you can essentially rest it on your nose. Now they've actually given you this coating here, which you can put around the thing itself. You can see it's not the best. It's already peeling off after like 10 minutes of me using it. And obviously because you've got this bit here rests on your nose. And I think even regardless of the size of your nose, this is going to be a problem. It was actually so bad for me that after about maybe 30 seconds, it was incredibly painful. So I would recommend, if you get, I don't actually know where it's gone, just get yourself a little bit of tissue and cram it inside there. I did actually have one. There we go. Hold on. Let's just get this off. So I literally just got a piece of tissue. Do this, and you kind of just cram it around, put it around your nose, and then obviously you want to make it as small as possible. So this is not the actual final one I was kind of using, but yeah, you want to put it like that so your nose can rest on this. That's the only real negative. It gets extremely painful. So yeah, like I said, just put a little bit of tissue on your nose, and then shove that in there. Then when you're looking through, the whole set can just rest on your nose, and it's not painful at all. So a little bit uncomfortable, but it's a much better alternative. But yeah, if you're the kind of person who's looking at these on eBay, going, I don't know, I mean, it's only £8, or whatever it is in dollars. Do I really want to spend something on that might not even work? I can confirm to you that with the lenses and this build, it's actually really good. And again, the head strap's a really big bonus. So yeah, my thoughts, yeah, really good alternative to spending 50 quid in a Labo VR when you can spend £8 on the Chinese knockoff alternative, which does the exact same thing.